Good morning. Okay, so let's wait for others. Today's class is going to be very powerful. Good morning, Janet. Hmm, where are these people? Just need like two more people and we're going to start. I did. I slept well. I slept well. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I guess we should just go ahead and start. All right, so today's class, we're going to be talking about how to build consistency and grit. Consistency and grit. I'm not going to lie to you, it doesn't matter what I teach you or what skill you learn. If you don't have consistency and if you don't have grit, you are going to give up. And once you give up, that's the end of whatever it is that you are trying to do, right? The truth is that life is going to test you in different ways. You are going to try stuff, you are going to fail at it, the only way you can truly win is if you persist and if you don't give up, right? If you don't give up. And the way it works is at that very moment when it gets extremely uncomfortable, when you start to feel like I'm tired, I don't want to do this, this is too hard, whatever. That's the point where you are almost nearing a breakthrough most of the time, right? If you can persist through that point without giving up, the rewards are bountiful. The rewards are bountiful. For a lot of people any small thing they give up. So me, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been making this Vibe Squad code stuff. I don't know. If you're not in the Vibe Squad group, you probably wouldn't have access to the codes. But it's just a way to kind of let you guys know the kind of mindset that is expected for you to have, for you to be a member of the Vibe Squad, right? And the major mindset is grit, the ability to persist when things get hard. Good morning. Good morning. The ability to persist when things get hard, because things will definitely get hard. And I'm not talking hard as in, oh, it's difficult. I'm talking seriously hard. You start questioning your life choices, right? For I think recently for one of my courses, the Bastard Money Magnets, which I've been telling you guys to buy. If you like MSM, if you've been enjoying MSM, definitely get yourself the Bastard Money Magnet course. Very powerful. And it was like, oh, that means I'm selling a dream to people. I said, it's not a dream. Everything I'm saying is what works for me. Like, I'm legit just laying out everything that I've done that worked for me. And just saying, hey, if you want to do this, if you want to be able to achieve so, 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 and so, this is how much work you need to do. This is what you need to do. This is the mindset you need to have, right? And the major mindset is grit. I'm not even going to lie to you. If you cannot persist when everything, because life will test your limits. I'm not the way I people say it, like life will test your limits, right? You will see shege, but your ability to persist through the shege to the point where things get good is what will get you paid. If you are just starting something new, anything new, you are not going to know it in a day, in 2 days. You may go months without getting paid for that thing that you are learning, right? You might go 6 months, 7 months doing that thing consistently before you even get 5 naira from it. Personally, as somebody that designs websites, I designed websites for almost a year straight, like my personal websites back then. Wrote tons of articles. I never got paid 5 naira for any of those things. Do you get? But through doing that, through posting consistently on my blog, through updating my blog, editing my blog, through doing all of those things, I gained the knowledge of, being a web designer. I learned email marketing. I learned a shit ton of things, right? Just by persisting. When I started my online journey, and I had my first website, I I didn't really know what I was doing, so I had to fall back on YouTube to teach me all of those things. So I was on YouTube almost every time, learning, 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 and I started to get better. Right. So when the opportunity presented itself for me to be able to learn how to monetize it, I was able to grab that opportunity fast. I was able to grab it fast. But that's because I had been consistent, I'd learnt consistency as an habit before the opportunity presented itself to me. There are a lot of people that because they are inconsistent, they lack grit. When opportunities present themselves, right, they lose those such opportunities. They lose sight of such opportunities. You know, so yes, the core thing that you have to learn is consistency. And I'm not going to lie to you, consistency is hard, especially when you run multiple things. And if there's anything that I can tell you when it comes to consistency, it is that go easy at all. It is very difficult if you do a lot of things. But if you are still somebody that you don't really have a business right now, all you are juggling together is your business and school, consistency should not be hard for you at this point. But once you start to juggle multiple businesses plus plus staff plus this, it can get pretty difficult because now you have a lot of other things to do, right? So if you are just starting out, consistency should not be hard for you. That should be what you are living and breathing. You have to be consistent to get any good results. The thing is, if you've been in my community for a while, from January to I think about maybe July, I was posting every day consistently. Probably took break of like maybe 1 week. Besides that, I was posting every single day. I was marketing, I was posting, and it's not, I don't post 20 things. These days I don't post much because I'm very busy offline. But I used to make like 50 posts, 100 posts, reply messages as fast as possible. Like I had to do all those things in order to grow, right? In the early stages. There's a level of consistency that you have to hit if you are going to get any form of results. And the thing is, consistency gets you known. When you're a consistent person, people are going to know you for it, and they are going to know you for whatever you do. If right now I decide that okay, after MSM, what I want to do is I want to start posting and teaching on Instagram. and I want to be teaching all these things that I've taught in MSM on Instagram. I want to be teaching it like every day, all of that. And I start because I'm a very consistent person when the need arises, right? And I start teaching all these things every day. You know what is going to happen? Let me tell you what is going to happen. Once I start and I'm posting every day, 7 days a week, I'm one, reaching more people, so more visibility. Two, I'm building trust. People start to trust me because consistency brings trust. People start to trust me and they start to believe, whatever ideology that I'm trying to pass on, and the ideas spread because consistency spreads ideas, right? And if I continue to show up and show up and show up even when things get hard, what is going to happen is people will be able to vouch for me, and I'll be able to build authority in whatever it is that I'm trying to teach, right? So basically that's what consistency does for you. It helps you build trust, it helps you build authority, and it gets you seen, also gets people talking about you, right? And when it comes to marketing, making money, whatever, 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 it's mostly about word of mouth. Word of mouth. Can people vouch for you? But if there's anything I would say that can affect consistency, right? I'll tell you. If you're a Nigerian, consistency will be hard for you so, because one, you have to deal and battle with NEPA. You have to battle with some very weird, unforeseen circumstances that are not even your fault, right? Um, there are plenty things you have to battle with. So you generally have to learn and how to maneuver your way through times like that. Back when I used to design websites only, like designing websites was my major job. Um, and I think I was living at Mayfair, so we had light issues, like serious light issues, and I got that one inverter like that, and my friend sold to me and scammed me for. Um, and then it stopped working, so I was forced to start hustling for light. The thing is, I have to submit projects. Like when I design the website, I have to submit the website. I can't be explaining that there's no light in Nigeria. That's why I've not done my job. No, my client's business if there's no light. Their business is, have I gotten the job done? Can I get the job done? Right? And I already told them I was going to get it done. So any story I want to share, any no, this, that, is none of their business. It is none of their business. The question is, did I promise that I can get it done or not? And I promised, so I have to, right? So when you look at it like that, uh Nigeria will test your limits when it comes to consistency. Nigeria will test your limits. At that time, there was no light, there was nothing. Like I had to jump from, I'll go to campus to go and charge. I will go to restaurants to go and charge. I'll go to my friend's place. I'll shout up and down, up and down, up and down. But the thing is, I got my work done regardless of the excuse that would have been light issues, right? I got my work done. And there have been times when because I'm not going to lie to you and sit in front of you and tell you consistency is extremely easy. It's easy when you're not doing a lot of things. When you start to do a lot of things, it becomes very hard, right? So one thing I try to do is to make sure that for each project these days, and I don't know, this advice might be different based on where you are in your business, right? But if you build a business that is kind of big, one of the things you need to do is to outsource a lot, because you cannot do everything. And if your plan is to stay consistent, you have to get a lot of things off your table and focus on doing the most important thing. So for this particular part, I'm going to recommend the book Essentialism. Essentialism is what I'm going to recommend to you. The act of prioritizing. It's really would help you a lot. Now, for consistency, you need to learn to build habits. Good morning, Femi. You need to learn to build habits, right? And honestly, I have a video on my channel. Let me see, where I talked about consistency. Wait oh. How to show up consistently even if you don't feel like it. I believe it's just a 10 minutes video. If you've not seen it, you totally should see it immediately after seeing it, right? One thing I want you to know is that most times, shit will not be convenient for you. It's just not going to work out. Right? You're going to try, but it's not just going to work out. But you still have to do it regardless. You still have to do it regardless. Like, because people don't really care much about your excuses or your why you have not done it or your what is going on in your personal life. You have to get it done. You have to get it done. Right? For me now, I'll say that my business is so super choking. There are a lot of things I have to do offline. This week, for instance, is going to be very packed with work because there are things that I probably should have finished doing by the first week of November, like I think ending of October or second week in October that I've not done. So I have to try and finish up all of those things within this week and next week, right? And I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, it's hard. Consistency is hard. You have to be ready to enter war. Mm? In order to build consistency. So I have some points here for you. Point number one, this is for grit, for building grit, is test your limits. Test your limits. The other the situations that you put yourself in, the more you grow, right? If you live an easy life all through, you're not going to get the chance for growth. You need to face difficulty. Like, you need to face things that are bigger than you. It is through facing things that are bigger than you that you start to grow in strength. And that's why me, I watch animes. You see, I'm going to have to use anime references because that's what I view the most actually. So if you cannot read it, just maybe go and watch animes. Just maybe go and watch animes. So when we have a character, the character, most times the anime character is usually the weakest. Is usually the one with the less chances of winning. So you look at animes like um My Hero Academia, you look at animes like Black Clover. The main characters are usually weak and the odds are stacked up against them. But the general idea is that these guys don't give up. Like, even though their chances of winning in life, yes, animes like Naruto, even though their chances of winning in life is like skewed, like they don't really have a chance when it comes to competing with all the others that are born naturally gifted, right? These people still find a way. I'm saying as people, these characters still find a way to win because they don't give up, right? It is that grit, that passion that helps them win. Because when everything comes to you freely, you are kind of chill about it. Like, I already have the powers, blah blah blah. But these people, they don't have anything, so they have to work 10 times harder than all the other people that already have. How do you put yourself in that situation? That some of us were not born with silver spoons, right? We're not born with silver spoons. We have to also, I'm not even talking about like us, we have to also, I mean, you have to work like a mad person. People have told me that I work too hard, I do this. And each time, my response has always been, I know where I'm coming from. I know where I'm coming from. It's not you that will tell me how hard I'm working, right? I know where I'm coming from. I know where I'm going to. I know the kind of life I'm trying to create. And the kind of life I'm trying to create requires more work than I'm even putting in right now. The kind of life I'm trying to create requires me to do more. It requires me to be consistent. It requires me to show up. It requires me to have a lot of grit. It requires me to be serious. It requires me to do the most. But you're not the one that you look at your life. I'm not even envious of what you have going on. You're telling me that I'm working hard. I'm looking at your life and I'm not even envious of it. So what do you mean? Like, I can't even dream with your life. Like, I want to be you. I don't even want to be you. So what do you mean I'm working at? The people that I want to be like I'm not even working as hard as they are working. So what exactly is the point, right? So when you start to think of yourself as a nobody, and you start to understand where you are in the world, I'm not going to lie to you. If you are poor in a third world country, you are the worst of them. Like, and I know it might look like but it's not that bad. At least I can eat. In fact, that some of us, I mean, back in the day, there was a time when I could not even, like, I was so broke. I'm not even going to lie to you. Extremely broke. I don't even want to explain the um. I don't want to explain how bad it was. I probably should in one of my videos, but I don't want to explain how bad it was. But the thing is, the thing that changed everything is that I don't give up when it gets hard. I didn't give up back then. I'm not going to give up now. So when you look at all these characters, you see through them. You see the fights. You have to have that fight in you. That's intense. I have to win. You have to want to win. And I think I've mentioned this before. For you to have grit, you must want to win as badly as you want to breathe. It must be so built into your brain that you have to win. Like, I have to win. You have to keep mentioning it to yourself, saying it to yourself. I have to win. 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 I cannot afford to not win. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be poor. I want to be able to eat whatever I want whenever I want without thinking about money. You feel me? Are you guys following? You have to want to win badly. If not, it's easy to just sleep. It's easy to be sleeping right now, right? Takes a lot of effort to win. And that's what most people don't know. This life is no longer, this is not secondary school. It's not just about first position. This is your life. This is your future. This is your future. This is your, you have to fight. I told people, one, it's not as if you're exactly doing well in school. You're not on first class, you're not on second class upper, you're not on anything. So it's not like you're doing well in school. But you don't even have a business as a backup plan. Okay. You are not even, it's not as if you take care of your appearance so well that would say that okay, maybe a rich man will find you or something. And if you're a guy, you shall know that nobody is coming to save you. Right? Like, the odds are stacked up against you already. You're studying a course that when you, the course itself does not even make sense. You're not even failing the course. The course that does not make sense, you're failing it. You don't have business, you don't have anything going on for you. And you're just there, like you're just relaxed. As if there's one person coming from somewhere that will dash you money. And so when they pray and they say, oh, millions were, you do you know how hard it is to make millions from zero? Do you know how hard it is to go from 0 to 1 million? You are just there relaxed, as if everything is set in motion for, like, as if your life is chill and everything is going, you will just find yourself in poverty. Think that people, that poverty is something that see, just the mere fact that you were not born into wealth is already, there's a higher chance that you're going to be poor than there is that you're going to be rich. The odds are stacked up against you. Like, the system is built to make you poor. You don't even understand what you're fighting against. I don't think a lot of people understand what they are fighting against. To go from 0 to 1 million, I swear to God, is one of the hardest things you're going to have to do in your life. If you've never hit a million before, once you hit it, it gets easier, actually. But to go from 0 to 1 million, you are going to work. But I don't think a lot of people understand that. You look at your life, you have to analyze yourself and see, and I think I've talked about that before, self-awareness, self-analyzation, all of those things. Look at where you are in your life. Look at yourself. Okay, if the worst comes to the worst, you need to pull off 1 million ASAP. Who can you call? Do you have anybody you can call in your life right now? No. You only have yourself, right? your mom loves you, but even now she cannot put that kind of this thing for you. And 1 million is like $1,000. For you to know we are poor in this country, like this country is how do people get what I'm trying to say? Eh? The odds are stacked up against you. You have to fight your way out of poverty. I'm not and people when I see all these things, people say, oh, I'm for the soft life. Soft life is not for you if you are coming from the trenches. Like you have to fight your way to soft life. There's a point where you get to and you know that okay, you have to relax and actually enjoy the soft life. But until you get there, you have to fight. See, mm, you have to fight. If you know that your parents they don't have connection, they don't have anything, you have to fight for your life. You have to build grit. If you like let anybody be lying to you and you be saying you somebody will dash you 1 millionaire, yeah, amen, amen. Oh, was ojo abo. You have to fight for you have to work hard. Like you work hard to the point where people start begging you, relax. I got to that point. Like I worked so hard that people were saying, Omo, if this girl does not make it in this life, ah, if she does not make it, that's how hard you have to work. Of course, I will sell you the dream that it is possible for you to do millions. For you to go from zero to 1 million, it is very possible. But how hard do you have to work? You have to work like a mad person. It is grit that keeps you working when you feel like giving up, when your legs are shaking. Because when your hands are shaking, when your eyes are watering, because sometimes there was a time when I'd be designing websites, water would be coming out from my eye like this because I've been doing back to back designs. There were days where probably I had like because my work had piled up, I had like 4 websites to design. I'll be designing 4 websites within a single day. I'm trying to design, communicating with clients, reaching out to people. I'm doing all of these things, and my eyes are watering. My hand is shaking. Like I've been on the same spot for several hours. I had to go and stand up and start stretching. When I bought this my chair, it was because my back was killing me. I was dying of backache. So I had to just go and buy a chair as fast as possible. Right? I was sitting like on the same spot several hours. Several hours. My friend at the time sometimes because I'm just on the same spot, just working for she will go and buy food for me and put so she will cook and bring the food for me because I didn't even have time to cook for myself. Even up until this year, I can work for like my mom even there was a time my mom had to come. She came all the way to Ife with snacks and food stuff for me because it was so obvious I was not eating well because there was no time for me to eat. I was basically just working several hours. Let me tell you, some of you work 5 hours, you start opening your mouth. If you're not cracky, I just want you to imagine how many hours the dude works. Me myself, on my worst days, on my I don't want to work, Samad, please, I don't want to work too much today. Days, I will do at least 7 hours of work. Ipe, I don't want to work, go 7 hours of work. When it's time to work, go 12 hours, 15 hours, just sitting in the same spot and just doing the damn work. Right? Why? Because I know what I want. I know how crazy I want good money. I can't live like this for me. I can't live like this forever. What's this? I need good money. I need to get out of this hole of a country, you know? And all of that takes a certain level of grit, of not accepting what you have right now, saying I want more and going all out to fight for that more. For a lot of people, they are not going to work beyond the average. So let me tell you, can I still remember that diagram? I truly want to draw it. I'm not sure I remember. Well, well, for a lot of people, mm, um, this you just being born in this country is is you have odds stacked up against you already. Like just because you're Nigerian, just because you're Nigerian already, you already have like life issues because you're Nigerian. Now, you are now Nigerian, you are not from an average family oh, you are from a poor family. Just know how worse it is for you. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people don't know how bad they have it. If they knew how bad they have it, you'll be working as if they should. They'll say, rest. You say, leave me alone. Like you will vex. They'll tell you to rest. You say, do you want me to die? Do you want to kill me? They'll say, rest. You say, do you hate me? Do you? Yes. If you know how bad the odds are stacked up against you, you have to fight for the life you want. I'm not talking. You have to not take no for an answer. That's grit, right? Another thing that you know to build your grit is never use pain for attention. When you are going through it, like you are going through a lot, don't just say, I'm going through a lot, I'm going so that people will be pitying you. No, you channel that pain into work. You get angry and you put all that anger into your work. Your work will pay you oh, but ejowewe will just waste your time, right? So it is grit that breeds consis ten cy oh. Something has to be chasing you for you to be doing things that you may not even enjoy every day. Something has to be chasing you. Something has to be chasing you, right? And me, as you're looking at me like this, the thing that is chasing me is mad money. I need to make good money. I love the good life. I love the luxury life. I like expensive things, right? And there's a certain amount of money me I need to be able to pull off those kind of things that I like. And that requires grit. It requires consistency. Showing up when I don't feel like showing up. Right. And me I know. See all these things I'm saying now, you will see you feel motivated today now. Tomorrow you continue your laziness. But that laziness will not help you. You need to be working several hours. See, I don't even know all this work-life balance. Work-life balance is for people that already have money. It's not for you if you are just building it from scratch. As a guy, as a lady, it's not for you if you are just building from scratch, right? All this soft life, you have to be a soft life, soft life, kiniko, kiniko. I've been watching a lot of this feminine lifestyle, soft life, kiniko. I was just looking at them like, let them born you in Nigeria first. One more. Oh, before you live soft life, you first see shege. You have to first see shege because you guys comot you guys comot trenches first. You get my point? You have to leave the trenches first before you're able to go and start living soft life. You have to leave the trenches, and to leave the trenches, that trenches used to drag your feet like this. You will be dragging for, I want to get out of this, it will be dragging you back. That is a lie sef. You're not going anywhere. Abi, the key thing is I'm going to tell you, nobody is coming to save you. If you don't save yourself, you'll be stuck where you are. And it's even worse when you followed the entire MSM. You know how to make money, you know all these things, but you're not doing anything about it. It's worse because now you start feeling the guilt inside you. You have to work. What is 5 hours of work and you're doing as if you are the one that and I'm not I'm tired. What have you done? What have you done? How much work do you think it takes to build good money? How much work do you think it takes? Ah, hmm. Kita, Kita, I look up to you. Like, ha, how did you get clinical subscribers? How did you build your business? How do you make it? Can you do what I'm doing? It's not that I will not, I can tell you what I'm doing, but can you do it? If you look at the subscribers I have on YouTube, just know that all their numbers are saved on my WhatsApp. That's over 2,500 numbers saved. on my WhatsApp. So try and imagine what it takes to sit down and start saving numbers and replying all those people and chatting with all those people. Think about it very well. You should know the amount of work that takes on its own by itself, right? See, most things from afar dey look very easy, very sweet, especially when you look at all these big content creators. You look at their lives and you're like, um I want that life. Like, it looks so easy from afar. When you start creating content yourself, you will see shege. Let me even talk about when I started creating content on YouTube. If you go and check my first few videos, they were bad videos. I'm not going to lie, but the message was very clear, right? But my eyes saw shege. There was a day I recorded 3 times, and all the recordings I did, the microphone was not connected. So I just dey yarn. I just dey talk. Nothing. No, I was just talking. Nothing. I was just talking for talking sake oh. Nothing was recording. So I had to refilm the video 3 different times. Shey if you see the video now, you are watching the video, you are enjoying the video. Do you know the shege that my eyes saw? 30 minutes video, repeating myself for thirty minutes, right? But the idea is that it has to get done regardless of how I feel in the moment. It has to get done regardless of how I feel in the moment. Shege in business, you must see it. You must see shege. If you want to leave the trenches, you must see shege. Like, but you have to be so crazy. And that's why I call myself the crazy entrepreneur. You have to be so crazy about your vision, about your dream, that you will not let anything stop you. That no minor setback will make you go back to your bed and say, I'm no more doing it again. Bro, you will finish what you started. Sis, you will finish what you started. Can't go around just giving up at every minor inconvenience. Any small thing that happens in business, you will ghost for 5 years, for 5 days. You will ghost. Even on my worst, most busy days, I will post. I might just post in the night and I will not post a lot. But if I will not show up, is a lie. I will show up. If I don't show up, a few people come and ask me that where am I? What's going on? Because I always show up. That's consistency. Right. This session, you people should check out that video though, the one I mentioned. The points are more precise. But this particular session, I want you to know that I'm just telling you, to build grit, you must be crazy. You must want, see, your vision must be ringing in your head. You must be able to see that clear vision and go after it. Keep that vision in mind. You see the way I surrounded myself with, I'm financially free. I talked about it yesterday. All the things I want, I put them around me. So I'll remember that until I get those things, I must keep going on. Until I get those things, I must keep going. If I don't get them, there's no rest for me. And even when I get there, there's still no rest for me. There's no rest for anybody that wants to make it in life. You have to keep going, keep practicing, keep doing the same thing over and over and over again until it produces the results that you want. And if it's not producing the results, you might have to change it, right? So you guys, today's class is more of a charge. Great people work like mad people. Great people are crazy people. They work hard, they go hard, right? And as I was talking about the animes, I was saying, if your if the anime character is born weak and decides to stay weak, He's not going to be the main character. Nobody wants to watch a weakling cry and cry and cry about life. We want to watch people that even through challenges, they face those challenges and they come out strong and they don't even care. They just come out strong. These are the kind of people that we want to watch. Right? If you want to make it in this life, there's no rest for you. You can't be chill. You have to be crazy. You can't relax. You have to be crazy. If you're a member of the Vibe Squad community, you have to be crazy. You have to have that grit, that fire, that energy within you to show up and make good money. 5 years from now, 5 years from now, I don't want you to be all this. Ah, I wish I had listened to Kita back then. No, I want it to be so evident that you worked hard, you worked your way out of, poverty, out. You worked your way out of all of those things. You showed up and you showed out and you're now making good money. I would like for my community members to be freaking rich. This is very possible, right? Everything you need, I'm providing it. For the ones that are like, I'm provide the way I've so built the whole thing. I tell people, oh, when they say Kita, but these things are so expensive. No, I've given you the option for you to at least get to a point where you can afford it. This is this free class. There's no way you take this whole class and you not have enough knowledge for you to at least make decent money. At least get yourself to like 100K a month, right? Get yourself to like 100K a month so that when you are already at 100K a month, if you see any of my products that is below 100K, right, you can just easily just, oh, let me um let me just quickly pay for this thing and upgrade the amount I'm making, right? And improve my income until probably you're able to work with my agency, which is my dream for you. Do you get? So I've put a lot in place, like based on your whatever it is that you can afford, there's something for you. Based on whatever it is that you can afford, there's something for you. You get? So there's no excuse for you to not make it. There is no excuse, especially if you're a member of the Vibe Squad community. There is no excuse for you to not make it. There's no excuse for you to not make it. You have to make it in this life. You don't have a choice. Do you want to suffer? Hey, do you want to suffer? You have to want to get out of this whole management, this whole normalized suffering, this whole I suffer past you. You see people that argue about I suffered the most. You and who? I don't want to suffer. I want to enjoy life. Oh. I want to enjoy life. Like, I'm not about to be entering suffering competition with you. I broke past you. Wetin concern me and brokenness? It's not me and you. I don't want to be broke. I want to make a shit ton of money. If you are crying about being broke beside me, I go just dey look you one kind. Because I'm only looking for how to make more money. What do you mean? Why are you crying? What's your what's that? You mean I should be joining you to say we are all broke. You are broke. Me, I'll be fine. Ah, yeah, yeah. See, get your shit together. Get grit. Work like a crazy person. Work like a mad person. Work until people start begging you to stop. Fall sick. Get because you will work to the point where you fall sick, and you feel better later, but you continue that work. Oh, don't let anybody whine you. Don't let them lie to you. There's no food for a lazy man. No, as a woman, unless you want a mediocre life. One car, one house that you use 11 years to build. Management, loan, 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 loan. You need to want more than that. You need to want more for yourself. You need to want more for yourself. Okay, guys. This class, I hope it charged you to know the kind of work that is ahead of you. So you need to build that grit, and the grit you can only build it. You can only build grit by putting yourself in uncomfortable positions and walking through those positions. Working, your capacity for work will increase when you start to put yourself in serious hard work situations, right? You just start to you'll be able to do more. You just be able to do more. But if you get lazy and you go and sleep, don't worry, you get used to giving up. You get used to not working hard when you are tired. When you are tired is when you should keep going. Is when you should keep going. Right. Personally, me, I hope that this class has opened your eyes to how hard you need to work in order to get results. Don't let anybody lie to you. Go easy. Oh. Me, I've been telling you since morning that it's not easy. As it is now, once I drop this class, I have to write a newsletter. I have to edit websites, right? I have to clean up my room. I have to go back to editing websites, reply messages. I have a lot. Like I still even have to get on a call with my assistants for us to arrange my schedule. Once we are done with that, there's still more work. So please, if you think it is going to get easier for you, well, if I just make like if I start making like 600K a month and get to the tí mọ nǹkankan bóyá lo mọ̀. I don't think you know what is in your future. I don't think you understand how hard you need to work. Well, when I start making 1 million, well, you just see that everything you are seeing, you spend 200K on this thing, 300K on this thing, money has finished. It's not a lot of money. It's not. So that hard work, you must do it. Showing up, you must show up. Making money, you must make money. You have to build grit. You have to build consistency, right? You have to show up. It's a matter of your priorities. What is important to you? Is it important that you make it out of the trenches or not? If it's not important to you, then you won't. It needs to be important to you that you don't die in the trenches, that you don't die managing. You have to be crazy, go crazy hard. Eh? I will say my own. Oh. My own joy is when you come to me with reviews. And for those of you that your own is just to be replying every single one of my status, just be replying. Go and get results. Like you used to, me, I'm not going to lie to you. You used to vex me. All this ejo where you use this energy to go and work, come back and show me testimonials. I don't need your engagement where it's not necessary. Go and work. Go and do your work. Come back with testimonials. All this kini kan. Go and work. Come back with testimonials. There's no need for excessive shalaye. Sure, you can all this go and work, go and work. Lọ ṣiṣẹ́. All the one that you're everywhere replying everybody's status. Where's the time? What time are you using to work? Go and work. What's your the thing is to vex. I'm just always like, shey you no go and work, you this girl, you this boy, you no go and do your work. Go and work. Go and work. There's a level that you will work to. You will work to the point that even for you to open WhatsApp, your hand will be shaking. Yes, that's the kind of work I'm expecting from you. Which one is this thing? No, I don't need your engagement. I need you to go and make money. Go and make money. This enjoyable, I don't have time for it. Go and work. Unnecessary shalaye. Only you will post like 50 things. You are not selling anything on your status. Oh. It's just memes. Ìwọ nìkan. How did you even find all those memes sef in the first place? They are posting almost 50 memes in one day. Where do you see it? Where do you see the time that you are using to do all those things? Go and work. Go and work. Go and work. Go and work. Some of you are not working hard. Like I used to beg you now saying you not get result. How will you get result? Is it with the 3 minutes of work that you are doing? How will you get results? Abi your 2 minutes of work that you are doing now. Go and don't come and be replying my status 500 times. Packing kinikan. Lọ ṣiṣẹ́, go and work, go and make money. What's all that? Go and work, go and make money. Come back and come and tell me that, oh, Keta, I made this amount, this figure. I'll say, nice, well done. Which one is I don't need your engagement. Go and work, go and make money. Come back and come and tell me that you made money. That's cool for me. Gbogbo rádaràda mi kò bá mi. Is it me that will be replying all your one message? I'm not there. I'll just laugh. I'll just laugh. Go and work. Go and work. Go and work. Go and work. Stop spending all your time on social media. Use 7 years on social media. You now say you did not get results. You will get results. You get results on the social media there. Some of you have I should not just enter people tonight today. You are on all the social media platforms. You are scrolling. Go and calculate how much time you spend on social media. That's when you will know that wow, the odds are stacked up against you. You spend like 7 hours, 8 hours on social media, nothing to show for it. Convincing yourself that you are learning this. Get off your phone and go and do the damn work. Go and work. Ẹ lọ ṣiṣẹ́, go and work. I will keep saying it. There's no reason in this life for you to just be everywhere replying everybody's status. I've been on consultation with people. I've told them that the reason you are not consis ten t because you are consis ten t doing the wrong things. You are doing nonsense. You are doing nonsense. What are you doing with your time? Where's all your time going? You have to start asking yourself, go and work, go and work. I'm just repeating it because some of you don't know the intense work that you have to do. All the you are everywhere kini kan, ẹ lọ ṣiṣẹ́, go and do the work. Come back and give testimonials. That's all I want. In my community, I don't well, people even know me already. If you've been in my community for a while, you know. I don't care about engagements like that. Me, I need you to go and work and get results. Go and get results. Go and make money. At the end of after all this talk that I've done in MSM, you now tell me that next year you now come to my DM and come and be saying, Kita, I need to pay kinikan kinikan. If I was you, if you don't go and watch the video and go and make money by yourself, what's that? Go and work. Go and work. You should not be caught dead next year saying kinikan, I'm this, so I need this. Go and work. Be self-sufficient. Ẹ lọ ṣiṣẹ́. Go and work. How many times have I said go and work like this? I probably said it like 100 times. Get to work. Think about money. Let money be in your head like I need to make money, I need to make money, I need to make money, I need to make money. So that you come up with ideas to make money. Which one is all the one that I do? Go and work, go and work, go and work, go and work. Abeg. People are laughing. It's not by laughing oo. Get money, get paid. Get serious about making money. Don't have peace unless you are making money. Unless money is entering, there should be no peace for money every single day. If you are not making money every single day, you are not making sense. You are not making sense. Go and work. Today now I was replying messages. I was like, what's all this? This your energy. Put it into your work. Go and work. Only you know everything that is going on social media. Okay, you never read you. Anyways, you guys, that's all I have for you today. Get to work. Today is Monday. Get to work. Get money. Get paid. So, I'll see you tomorrow. What are we discussing tomorrow? How to manage your time like a pro. I've already told you. To build grit and consis ten cy is a matter of your priorities. Matter of what is important to you. What is important to you? What do you want? If you don't want a lot, you no go work hard. But if you really want to ball, if you want to be a baller, go and work. So tomorrow we'll talk about managing your time. I think I'll do like a very extensive class for that one. And after that, we'll talk about how to get rid of your imposter syndrome. So today is day 15 actually. Today is day 15. You guys, I've been teaching for 15 days straight and we have 15 days left. So this is the half of MSM. So we have 15 days left and within the next 15 days, it's going to be crazy, sha. Let's just keep showing up. And of course, today is Monday. Go and work. As soon as you leave this life, start thinking of you know what you're going to be doing for the day. Get your to-do list out. We'll talk about that tomorrow anyways. Right? Get your shit together. And I was mentioning, I said for December, I'm planning a class. I want it to not be too expensive. So it will probably be around 1.5, 2,000 ish. I'll probably make it 2,000 so that whoever will show up to the class. Mad. Well done. I've been seeing you. Um, I Yeah, so the class will be like I think 2,000. I ran a class like that last year to prepare people for 2023. So I did that class. And I think most of the people that attended are doing pretty well for themselves. They are doing better than they were last upper year. So for this 2024 class, we're going to be doing another class too. So I'm thinking 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira should be affordable for anybody that is serious. So I'll see you guys. When it's time to make the announcement, I'll make the announcement. We also have the flyers up. Probably by the end of the month, there should be flyers already. So you can start advertising it. Right. Yeah. I'll see you guys though. Just keep that in mind because I would like us to show up for that class. I want to prepare everybody for 2024, community members mostly, 2024. So you guys, bye. I'll see you in tomorrow's class. Yes, so bastard money must get your 2,000 naira ready. I'm already telling you guys now, so it should not be shocking to you. I'm going to be bringing in strategy like this. This is how we're going to plan 2024 and hit our goals, right? Okay, guys. I'll see you guys later. So let's go. Bye.